Hello, friends. The river's surface is calm, but beneath, the currents twist and turn, just like the final centuries of the Vedic Age. The chants that once rose like smoke from every village hearth now mingle with new voices, new ambitions, and new doubts. The world is no longer the same as it was when the first hymns were sung on grassy banks. The twilight has begun. The old ways do not vanish in a single night. Sacrifices still blaze on altars, priests still murmur mantras older than memory, and the Vedic gods Indra, Agni, Varuna still watch from their high halls. Yet, the people's gaze is shifting. Beyond the sacred fires, there are now bustling markets, fortified cities, and kings who speak more of conquests than of cosmic order. Iron plows have bitten deeper into the soil, feeding armies as much as they feed villages. Ambitious rulers see no boundary to their domains except the limits of their power. Trade routes hum with life, bringing in not just goods, but ideas. From the forests come wandering ascetics with no regard for sacrifice, questioning the very order of the universe. From the courts come scholars who argue that the old hymns are not enough to govern a kingdom in a changing age. The social fabric frays. The Varnashrama system, once a guide to life's duties, hardens into hierarchy. Farmers find themselves pressed under taxes, craftsmen bound to the demands of royal workshops, and warriors called again and again to campaigns. Not everyone bends quietly. Dissatisfaction brews, in the hearts of the lowborn, in the minds of the seekers, and in the whispers of the forest hermitages. Nature, too, changes. The great Sarasvati, lifeblood of so much Vedic life, has dwindled and vanished into dust. New rivers like the Ganga rise in importance, and with them, new centers of culture and power. The sacred geography shifts, as if the gods themselves are choosing new seats. And in this shifting world, the stories change. Once, the epics were of gods battling demons. Now they are also of kings forging empires, of sages renouncing courts, of merchants crossing mountains and seas. The idea of dharma, once rooted in sacrifice, expands, bends, and struggles to hold everything together. It is a restless age. Restless in thought, in faith, in politics. The Vedic Age, with all its glories and certainties, gives way to something more complex. An age of kingdoms and philosophies, of greater prosperity and greater conflict. The twilight is not just an ending, it is a prelude. For in the eastern lands, in the fertile valleys of the Ganga, a new power is rising, Magadha. With its fertile soil, its iron mines, and its ambitious kings, it will soon dominate the stage. And in its shadow, another force will stir, not in palaces, but in the quiet mind of a seeker who will walk barefoot through villages, asking questions the world has never dared to ask. But that, my friends, is the next dawn, when seeds of empire and seeds of faith grow side by side, and the world will meet a man called the Buddha.